Investigation of a woman found dead in a Gwinnett County home. Police are calling her death suspicious. We first brought you this as breaking news at noon. 11 Alive's Joe Ripley was the first reporter on the scene there. And Joe, you spoke with neighbors who are concerned about what's happened here.
Yeah, one woman I spoke with simply broke down once she learned her next door neighbor had passed away. Let me step out so you can see what this scene looks like now. No longer are we seeing police presence or crime scene tape, but you see that candle there in memoriam of the woman who lived inside this home. A lot of people here, neighbors, remember her as a good neighbor who would help them out whenever they needed help. And tonight, police are still working to learn what led up to her death. Crime scene tape blocking the streets, Gwinnett County police cars lining the streets, the neighbors on Cherry Trail wondering what happened.
They have come into this neighborhood on occasion, but nothing that would alert them to a possible homicide or criminal investigation here on Cherry Trail.
And yet, Gwinnett Police Sergeant Michelle Pajera says investigators are looking into what they call a suspicious death. Police, fire, and first responders first got to the scene at 4 in the morning after police say someone dialed 911 for a medical call.
Based on the totality of what the investigator saw on the inside, coupled with the investigator from the medical examiner's office, they thought that this warranted a criminal investigation.
They found a woman in her mid-40s dead inside this home. Police would not.
A small child, a baby between 1 and 2 years old, resided here at the home. It's unclear who the parents were, but we have contacted the Department of Family and Children's Services to take custody of that child so they can determine a temporary placement or even a final placement.
One neighbor told me the woman had a history of medical issues, but had not noticed anything suspicious. With so many questions still swirling, police are proceeding with caution and conducting a criminal investigation.
It's easier for us to start a criminal investigation and not need it than to eventually find out that this was a homicide and then have to come back out to the scene and to see that, stuff has been moved.
I spoke with the neighbors just a few minutes ago who told me they were the ones who called 911. They are obviously distraught right now, did not want to speak with me on camera. We are actually not going to give the name of the victim until police are able to notify her entire family. But we understand she had 3 kids and a 1-year-old inside the home at the time as well that she was looking after. If you know any information in this case, you're urged to give Gwinnett County Police or Atlanta Area Crime Stoppers a call.
Man, we back with another crazy story out of Gwinnett, Georgia, about this 45-year-old woman that was found deceased inside her home. She was a mother of 3 kids and had a 1-year-old grandchild that she was watching at the time. Now, this is another crazy situation because we got real demons that surround us, which could be people that we love and care about, and we think they care about us. But at the end of the day, one false move, our life will be gone. So like I said, this is another tragic situation, and we in our last days, and people don't care about how many kids you got, how many family you got, who will love you after they can't talk to you or see you no more. That's the crazy situation about it. People selfish in life. They don't care. But after further investigation, they arrested her boyfriend for the murder. He faces felony murder, aggravated assault, tampering with evidence, and possession of firearm of a convicted felon. You keep hearing this time and time again of people with past crimes that turn up again. It could be a few years. It could be a decade. Then they turn back the hands of times and start committing dangerous, crazy crimes again. And that's why I keep saying we're in our last days, because you don't know what's on these people's mind, what they going through every day. Even though they look happy, they got a family, they got stuff going on, then a devastation happened. But as I said, we're in our last days, and we're going to continue to see these type of senseless crimes like this, where people, family members, gotta be burying their family members over a domestic violence situation. And most of the time, it be a person that's been with their family members for years. And everybody always say, oh, he was a nice guy or a nice woman. You know, we didn't think that he was capable of doing anything like this. But a lot of times you don't know about people past and what they done been through, traumatized, what they done seen in their life. You know, so people snap. They snap after a certain age, man. People just snap. And like I said, we're in our last days. And you don't think about everything till after it's too late. After everything is done. And you can't turn back the hands of time. But these the days that we're in. We're in our last days. The neighbors called the police because everybody knew each other in the neighborhood. And when they got over there, they found the 45-year-old woman deceased inside the home with no suspects. Then turn around, they got a live-in boyfriend and charged him with murder. He ain't run that long. These be stupid crimes. Just a heat of the moment type of crime where people get mad and just react. But these the days we in. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. We back with another banger. There's too much killing going on in this world. And protect yourself and watch the people around you. You never know what they got on their mind. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. We're in our last days. We're going to continue to see these type of crazy, cruel crimes. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. We out.